The source of health, the source of peace, the source of bliss. You can find in day-to-day life, you can find that, because going with the instinct, you can see the grace of health in the body. Going with your intelligence, you will see the grace of peace in the mind. Going with the intuition, you will feel the grace of bliss in you. All the three forces are nothing but the body, the instincts of the body is a great energy. That your intelligence and the mind is the great energy, and the intuition of the heart is the great energy. All these energies together, the wisdom arises, that is the fourth. Real gurus, they always work, they are working so that you can find your own source of light, own source of bliss, peace, and inner joy. They don't want you to depend on them because they know that dependency is slavery. Man has three sources of energy, three sources. One is the body. Body is the greatest source and force in us, bundle of energy. Then the mind, another source, a great force, full of current. And the third is the heart, that is the antakarana. Three sources in us, body, mind, and heart. These three are three great rivers in us. The three great rivers has to meet, has to merge into each other, harmonize with each other, and there arises the fourth one. That fourth one is very special. The fourth cannot be the body, you cannot call it a body, neither the mind nor the heart. It is a special force, the fourth one. Simply we can call it Turiya. No exact, the term is given to them. The name has not been yet given. But the fourth, arising of the fourth in us, is the beginning of our sacred life. The beginning of our true, real, authentic, sacred, divine life is the fourth. These three rivers exist in everybody. The three rivers exist in everybody, but they are moving in three different directions. How can you bring them together? The three rivers are moving in different direction. Mind is moving in one direction. The river, mind, is moving in one direction. The heart is in another direction, but mind has its own way. How to bring these three together? They are not agreeing each other. They are not agreeing. Heart moves in one direction. Mind is always find fault with that heart. It's not going with the heart. They have two different worlds, or three different worlds, three different dimensions, three different directions, sometimes totally opposite. How can you bring these three to find the source, the fourth one? How to start a divine life? How to begin the authentic life? How the transformation should happen in us? Only one way for it is meditation. Meditation is the whole process of meditation is to help to bring all the contradictory, conflicted force together, and it brings together, it meets all the contradictory forces, meet in meditation, merge in meditation, and become harmonious with each other. That is the real intention of meditation. The whole process of meditation is for that. Then the fourth arises. Now you are full of energy. The energy which was unnecessarily, it was wasting, the wasted energy unnecessarily wasting for the conflict, this energy is available now for you. That's it. The same energy, it will become the wings for you to fly beyond three, beyond towards the source, beyond. You become new. To become new, to be new, one has to disidentify with the ego. That is what the meditation is. Once you identified with ego, you don't care whether it is living or dead. Because a meditation experience gives you the reality that you know now. Even your ego dies or even your ego lives, you know it has already dead. It is only a mechanism. It's only a mechanism. Use it. If you use it, it is good. Don't be used by that mechanism. You'll realize that. Your ego, until and unless the ego is there, means your ego is afraid of death because it is pseudo, it is arbitrary, it is artificial, it is created, it is only a mechanism. There is a fear of death. But it has not come out of your being. It is not the fourth energy. It is not the outcome of your being. It cannot be. Because the outcome of being means outcome of life, which is infinite, which is vast, which knows no death. That is life. Ego has not come out of that. It is pseudo. Letting go or death of the ego or the disidentifying with the ego is the real birth of wisdom, birth of new. That is the fourth, is the new thing. You cannot name it. The new is the messenger from God, message of God. It is the gospel. It is the Vedavakya. It is the Guru's word. It is Guru's energy. Listen to that. Inner voice. Listen to Guru. Go with it. Listen to it. Go with it. And your life becomes richer and richer. In every meditation you become rich. Now you are capable of releasing the hidden or imprisoned splendor in you. And always new comes out of you. That is the fourth, which gives you the divinity and divine experience in life.